Hello everyone and welcome to our webinar for today. So this session I am happy to share with you with some information with regards to data analytics. So the topics that would be covered for today's sessions are we have number 1, what is data analytics? Number 2, why do we need data analytics? And next, we have the roles and responsibilities of data analytics and also the types of data analytics. So, before we proceed to our topic, to our main topic, may I just ask one question? Then you can use the chat box or the comment box to send in the number of your choice. So this would be the first question. And the question is, what is data analytics? So do you have any idea when you hear the word data analytics? Is it the process of gathering from all the areas that have been an impact with your online store? Or number 2, is it the science of analyzing raw data in order to make conclusions about that information? Or number 3, the process of examining data sets to draw conclusions about the information they contain? And lastly, number 4, all of the above. So you can now type in or comment the number of your choice in our chat box. Okay, all answers are in, and thank you for those answers. Now, what do you think would be the answer? So, what is data analytics? When you say the word data analytics, what comes to your mind? So, our answer would be number 4, all of the above. So, when we say data analytics, it is the process of gathering data. It can be also the science of analyzing raw data and the process of examining data sets to draw conclusions. So, moving on, let me show you the definition of data analytics. So, data analytics is defined as the science of analyzing raw data in order to make conclusions about that information. So, when we say data analytics, we always talk about analyzing information or analyzing data to achieve a certain information. Let us move on to the next slide. So, I have here history of data analytics. So, when we're talking about data analytics, many of techniques and processes of data analytics have been automated into mechanical process and algorithms that work over raw data for human consumption. So, meaning that we always use or we always analyze data to have a certain information for a person or for a human can process. For example, we have manufacturing companies, we have gaming companies, we have content companies. So for the manufacturing companies, they often record the runtime or downtime and work queue of their machines, and then analyze the data to better plan the workloads. So the machine will operate closer to the peak capacity. That's for the manufacturing companies. Now for the gaming companies usually use the data analytics to set reward schedules for players that keep majority of players active in the game. So, because gaming is a trend today, all of us are aware, alam naman natin lahat ng most of the students engage in games, especially in Mobile Legends. So, di ba kapag madalas kang nagla-log in sa game, for example, sa ML nga, sa Mobile Legends, kapag madalas ka nagla-log in sa game, nare-record yon dun sa account mo. 'Di ba nagkakaroon siya ng mga daily reward? So, under those daily reward, bali, nag-a-analyze ng data yung mismong gaming company, and then, yung sa reward na yon, meron siyang claim your reward now, meron din, 'di ba, siyang late, yung pang late sign in, which is you can claim it also pag nag-sign in ka. Tama? Kasi parang dinidetect niya kung naging active ka ba everyday or may na-miss kang day para maging active. Now, moving on for the content companies. So, content companies use many of the same data analytics to keep you clicking, watching, or reorganizing content to get another view or another click. Usually naman, for example, sa TikTok, ang TikTok, ang madalas mong nilalike doon or kung ano yung madalas mong nilalike doon na parang topic, yun yung madalas na lumilitaw sa feed mo. That's for the TikTok. Parang isa rin siya sa mga isang content companies. Okay? So, moving on with the history of data analytics. Nag-start ang data analytics way back on the 19th century. And yes, ganun na siya katagal and ganun na katagal ginagamit ang data analytics. So, early 1960s, nag-start na ang data analytics and it continuously developing because the invention or ang masasabi natin with the support and invention of the computers, and because technology is constantly upgrading data or constantly upgrading and data are becoming bigger, and then when data are becoming bigger, nagkakaroon din tayo ng mga data warehouses or data warehouse. And ang isang data is nagiging present na yan everywhere. When we say data analytics, papasok na dyan ang research, analysis, and yung mga interpretation ng mga patterns inside ng data. So, of course, meron naman mga patterns ang mga data na yan. Kaya, meron din tayong tinatawag na word na decode. So, for the data analysis is also defined as a process that begins with retrieving data from various sources. So, kukuha siya ng data sa isang source, and then i-analyze niya para yung ma-discover nila yung beneficial information. So, ginagamit ang data analysis sa pag-process, sa pag-analyze, para ma-meet nila or magkaroon sila ng certain goal. For example, the analysis of population growth by district can help government determine the number of hospitals that would be needed in a given area. So, 'di ba sa mga government, ang isang city nagkakaroon yan ng parang analysis ng population nila para ma-determine nila kung ilang hospital ang pwede sa loob ng isang city. Okay? So, it said that the beginning of statistics was marked in ancient Egypt. So, ang mga Egyptians din, nagkakaroon na ng statistics kasi ina-analyze nila yung paggawa ng census para sa mga building of pyramids. 'Di ba parang ang mga pyramid sa Egypt are being catered parang number one in engineering and architecture. Bakit nung time na yon ay meron na palang nag-e-exist na mga ganong ka-exact computation with regards to architecture and design. Okay. So, why do we need data analytics? Bakit kaya natin kailangan ng data analytics? So, number one, data analytics is now a priority for top organization for effective decision making. So, bakit kaya kailangan na ng isang organization or bakit kinikater siya as being top priority? Bakit yung data analytics is now being a priority sa mga organizations? Number two, to develop a new revenue for every organization. Number three, to decrease the operation cost for every organization. So, the need of data analytics is very important or nagiging priority na siya nowadays because data analytics demand is on the rise and soon it will be an integral part of every organization. Next, we have the roles and responsibilities of data analytics. For the roles and responsibilities, we have who are data analysts? Ano ba tong mga taong to? Ano nga ba yung mga tinatrabaho nila? So, data analysts are person who deliver value to their companies by taking data, using it to answer questions, and communicating the results to help make business decisions. So, data analysts are very important in a organization. So, sila yung mga tumutulong sa decision making ng isang organization. So, meron din tayong business analyst, For the business analysts, these are persons who analyze an organization. Ina-analyze nila yung isang organization or business, yung mga documents nila, yung mga business processes nila, or yung systems nila, yung mga business model, and kung papaano nila mai-integrate sa technology. They are also responsible for bridging the gap between IT and the business by the use of data analytics. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng business owners is techie, or yung hindi naman lahat sila is nakakaintindi ng mga graphs, yung mga lalo na kapag related sa technology. For example na lang is yung isang company, minsan ang owner nun or the president itself would just request for its financial statement. So, titignan niya lang kung nalulugi ba or kumikita yung isang company. Bali, ang business analyst, siya yung parang magiging tulay. Siya yung parang magi-interpret using the technology para maintindihan nung owner ng isang organization. So, bali, i-deliver niya yung data-driven recommendations and reports to executives and stakeholders. Next up, we have business intelligence analysts. So, sino nga ba itong mga business intelligence analysts? They are analysts that transform data into insights. So, business intelligence analysts, they are the one who transforms data into insights that drive business value. So, they make sure na or they make use of business intelligence software and tools and compares them or compares the data with their competitors. Of course, sa isang business, meron lagi yung competitors. So, ang role ni business intelligence analyst, siya yung parang gumagamit ng isang business intelligence software o kaya mga tools na pwedeng pag-compare ng data with regards sa mga competitors niya. Next up, we have the operations analyst. Operations analyst naman, ito yung isang member ng operations team. Ang operations team naman, meron siyang, or operations analyst, ito yung nagsusupport sa data management, client reporting, trade processes, and problem resolution. So, this person will always work closely with the client support services manager and the operations team to ensure integrity of the data systems. And lastly, we have database analyst. So, for the database analyst, ito naman yung mga nag-organize and minimake sure na may sense yung na-collect nilang information for them to create functional database system. From the word database itself, parang sila yung, or sila mismo yung nag-handle ng database system sa isang organization. So, yung role nila is they evaluate, they design, they review, and then they implement the database. They are also hired, so hinahire din sila to maintain and update existing database to better serve the needs of the business. Of course, ang isang database kailangan ina-update yan para makasabay or para ma-cater ng organization yung mga data and information na pumapasok sa isang organization. Okay? So, that's for the data analyst and what are the different careers inside the data analyst. And now for us to understand career in the business analyst, so I would like to share a video for us to understand ano nga ba yung mga roles and responsibilities ng isang data analyst, or papaano nga ba or how to start or where to start para maging isang data analyst. Okay, there you have it. So, alam nyo na kung saan magsa-start kapag gusto nyong maging data analytics or data, kapag gusto nyong pumasok sa data analytics. So, sabi niya, minsan kasi akala natin uh, yung mga pagpo-program natin sa school, yung mga lessons natin sa school, akala kasi natin after that, hindi na natin sila gagamitin. But, sa totoo lang, you need to, sabi niya, you need to specialize in SQL and in Python. So, specializing in a certain uh, language would give you an edge in the business industry. So, usually yung diniscuss niya, yung maririnig niyong mga words na binabanggit niya is economics, um, competition, effects of technology in businesses, and then that technology created efficiency, and then people, workflow, data collection, and analysis. So, malaki na talaga yung naging impact ng technology when it comes to businesses. Kaya ang dami na rin career opportunity. For sure, isa sa inyo or most of you already have a businesses or a business. Kahit pa online selling lang yan, usong-uso pa man din yung pa-live ngayon. Pa-mine na lang, di ba? So, advantage nyo na yan. So, tuloy-tuloy na yan. So, lalo na kung IT ka, edge na rin yan na natututo ka rin sa programming side, na natututo ka ng iba't ibang language. So, next. So, we have data analysis and computing. So, you have number 1 is relational database or relational databases, advances in collection mechanisms, data warehouse, and business intelligence, big data analysis on the cloud, data mining, and Google Web Search. So, what are the benefits of data analytics? Ang mga benefits ng data analytics is number 1, proactivity and anticipating the needs of the organization, mitigating fraud and risk, delivering the relevant products to customers, of course, personalization and service, optimizing the customer experience. So, for the benefits of data analysis is number 1, of course, organizations are under immense pressure. Nape-pressure na yan ang isang organization. Laging may pressure sa isang organization. Dahil kailangan nilang or hindi lang nila kailangan mag-focus dun sa marami silang makukuhang customer, but also to understand the demands of the customer. So, bakit kaya nila kailangan intindihin yung mga demands ng customer? So, they need to understand the demands of the customer so that they can optimize the customer experience while developing a long-standing relationship with them. So, when customers share their data, they are actually expecting their preferred brands to have a better understanding of them, to form the necessary interactions also, and deliver seamless experience across the various touch points. So, lagi natin or sa isang organization, hindi lang doon sa pag-acquire ng maraming customer ang focus niya. Kailangan iisipin mo na ano pa nga ba yung mga gusto ng mga consumer ko. So you need to always to consider that so that continuously pa rin yung pagde-develop ng organization mo. Hindi lang yung kukuha ka ng customer. Next. So, still on the benefit side, the main objective of fraud, so kung babalik tayo sa slide kanina, bali, the main objective of fraud and security analytics is to protect the physical, intellectual, and financial assets from being misused by either internal or external threats. Of course, sa isang organization, kailangan secured ang mga assets. Kaya financial man yan. When we say financial, it means money. Physical, yan yung mga properties, yung mga buildings and all, or intellectual. Pag sinabi natin intellectual, yan yung mga strategies nyo. Kailangan siyang ma-protect from being misused or magamit sa ibang paraan, manakaw yung idea, kaya ganun nagkakaroon ng security sa isang or ganun kaimportante ang security sa isang organization. Because effective data and analytics capabilities will help in delivering the optimum level of prevention from fraud as well as complete organizational security. Next, for the number 3, there is no doubt that products are the life and blood of every organization. Of course, sa mga business dyan, sa may mga business dyan, ano yung main concern mo para mag-run yung business mo? Of course, yung mga products mo. Because an effective and proper data collation from third-party sources where individuals showcase their opinions and thoughts, when merged with analytics, will help companies to remain competitive even when new things are demanded or new technology is being developed. So, for the number 4, we have personalization and service. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Kasi lahat ng companies nagkakaroon na ng struggle with regards to structured data. So, brands have to be responsive so that they are capable of dealing with the volatility that customers create by engaging with available digital technologies. So, yung isang company pwede siyang mag-react and mag-permit ng customer para ma-feel ng customer na valued siya. Next, number 5, we have optimizing the customer experience. So, kapag poor yung operations natin or if operations are poorly managed, it can lead to a number of issues that will be expensive. Of course, kapag nagkamali ka dyan, for example, meron isang customer, nag-order siya ng isang item. For example, nag-order siya ng blue ball pen. Pero ang napadala mo is black ball pen. So, tendency, magagastos ka pa sa shipping at saka sa oras. So, waste of time and waste of money. Next, we have disadvantages of data analytics. Disadvantages of data analytics. Data analytics can breach customer privacy. Yes, naniniwala naman ba kayo na ang data analytics pwede niyang mabasa lahat ng information mo? For example, sa Lazada, 'di ba si Lazada or kahit saang online shopping, of course, you always store your information. 'Di ba meron siyang laging save now for future references. 'Di ba may mga ganong options kapag nagpo-purchase ka online. So, data analytics can breach customer privacy. That's true. Such as online transaction, purchases, or subscription. It can be viewed by the parent companies. That's true. So, ngayon medyo parang dapat nagiging careful na tayo kasi maraming fraud na nangyayari, lalo na kung gumagamit ka ng mga credit card online. So, maraming mga purchases ang mga nangyayari na hindi mo naman alam. That's sa side ng fraud. The price of the tools normally depends on the features and applications that they can support. Moreover, some tools are complex and require proper training. Siyempre, hindi naman lahat or agad-agad is alam mo nang gamitin ang isang bagay. For example, yun na lang sa isang mga programming language. 'Di ba? Hindi naman agad-agad porket IT graduate ka or may IT background ka is alam mo na agad gawin or i-operate ang isang language. Kahit yung mga teachers is dapat tuloy-tuloy yung learning. Kasi for example, may bago silang dapat ituro na subject which is a programming language. Siyempre, pag-aaralan muna niya yan. Hindi naman agad-agad is maituturo niya na yon na wala siyang proper knowledge. Next, we have the information that is obtained by making use of data analytics can be misused. Pwedeng magamit sa iba or pwedeng gamitin sa maling paraan. One of the toughest job is to select the correct analytics tool. Yes. So, no matter the disadvantages, if businesses are capable of viewing the data, they will be able to make smart decisions for their business to achieve, improve, and better service or products. So, with the proper amount and use of data, ang isang business magsasucceed yan. Next, we have areas that need data analytics. So, number one, you have, or this would be the types of data analytics: predictive analytics, e-commerce, data analytics in the market, server-side versus client-side tracking, of course, sa healthcare, and then meron tayong cybersecurity, and then data mining. So, I have here the first type of data analytics, we have predictive analytics. So, predictive analytics, ito yung parang forecasting the demand and price curves. You also prevent or handling maintenance requirements, identifying high-risk populations. And lastly, or rather, businesses use predictive analysis to identify primary markets, handle and mitigate risk, highlight areas for new revenue, keep valued customers, offer customized products and services, control quality, evaluate marketing campaigns, and so on. So another example would be the data mining. For the data mining, it it also began in 1990s, and it is the process of discovering patterns within large data set. So, analyzing data in non-traditional ways provide results that were both surprising and beneficial. However, yun na naman, data can be misinterpreted. For example, someone in the trades or meron kang isang customer na bumili ng 2 pair ng pants online. Of course, or probably, yung customer na yon hindi na siya ulit bibili ng pants for another 2 or 3 years. Therefore, kapag tatargetin mo itong customer na to ulit with the same pants or with the same pants advertisements, that would be both a waste of time and pwedeng mairita or an irritant to the potential customer. So, that would be for the data mining. And that's it for our presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned something from our presentation. Thank you and stay safe.